Have you ever heard a doctor say to a patient, "One infusion, and we'll handle your cancer for 10 years"? That might sound like science fiction, but in the world of cell therapies, it's becoming a reality for some of the toughest cancers to treat. Now, imagine being an investor positioned in those life-changing breakthroughs. As a long-term investor, I'm continually looking for companies whose breakthroughs offer a decade or more of compounding. And nowhere is that more evident than in the field of cell and gene therapy. And I want to walk you through 5 companies that have the potential to return 100 times your money in a decade. These are U.S. mid-cap oncology names with unique approaches to fighting some of the most formidable cancers known to humankind. And what excites me is their potential to deliver life-changing outcomes for patients while also generating exceptional returns for investors. Now let us talk about how you can identify these high-potential opportunities without falling prey to common pitfalls. Let's get started. First, we need a framework to quickly filter through the hundreds of oncology companies out there. I start with the product and the data. What's the proposed mechanism, and is the proposed approach showing meaningful efficacy, durability of response, and a safety profile that doctors can manage in the real world? Second, I assess the market. How big is the unmet need? How many patients are eligible today? And how could that expand if the therapy moves earlier in the treatment sequence or into adjacent tumors? Third, I look at de-risking. Do they already have an approval? Are phase 3 trials underway? Do they have real-world adoption or a partner that's done this before? Fourth is money. Do they have commercial revenue? How long is the cash runway, and are their partners funding late-stage development so you not constantly dilute? Fifth, I focus on catalysts. What specific readouts, filings, or label expansions are on the calendar? And finally, manufacturing and access. In oncology, especially cell therapy, the bottleneck is often not demand. It's the ability to make and deliver therapy at scale. Now that we have our framework, let's look at the 5 companies. LEGN Biotech is at the forefront of cell therapy innovation with its lead candidate Carvykti, which has shown groundbreaking results in multiple myeloma. The market opportunity is enormous, and with a strong balance sheet and manufacturing know-how, LEGN is well positioned to capitalize on this growth. Exelixis is anchored by its marketed drug Cabometyx, with multiple label expansions on the horizon. The company is in a great position to drive consistent revenue growth. It has a strong balance sheet and is led by a veteran management team. Arcellx is another leader in the cell therapy space. Its lead candidates anito-catagyne autoleucel has demonstrated impressive efficacy in early trials and a big win in the form of a partnership with Kite Pharma. Arcus Biosciences is leveraging learnings from the first wave of checkpoint inhibitors to develop TIGIT inhibitors. The company has a deep pipeline and a major collaboration deal with Gilead Sciences. Revolution Medicines is tackling the notoriously difficult to drug RAS protein with its lead candidate Direxenrise. While challenges remain, the company has secured substantial funding and has shown promise in early trials. The key to investing in this dynamic space is to stay focused. Keep the framework in mind. Diversify across mechanisms and don't chase hype. Cell and gene therapy is reshaping oncology, offering the potential for durable remissions and cures by understanding the underlying science, the market opportunities, and the risks involved. You can navigate this exciting space and potentially uncover some of the biggest investment opportunities of the next decade. Just remember, successful investing requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and always remember that the best investments often lie at the intersection of great science and tremendous human need. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, happy investing!